Do you have a skill problem or a resume problem? Let's find out. Many data analysts, remote job applicants complain that they do not hear back from their recruiters after submitting their CV or their resume. And sometimes many people complain also that after interviews that they don't get a call back from the recruiters. So let's find out what could be the problem that is holding you back to landing your remote job as a data analyst. As an active job applicant, you are supposed to have application tracker. You can use either Excel or Google Sheets, but you can decide to use Notion for it, whichever one works for you. And make sure you stay from the beginning of this video to the end, because at the end of this video, you'll be able to know what is actually holding you back from landing your remote job as a data analyst. Is it skill or is it a resume? Let's find out. Sometimes we look at our resume, we are always impressed by our resume or our CV. We feel like our CV and our resume is the best. There was one of my video I made mention of this. I said, make sure that you send your CV or your resume to people you look up to before you submit it for any job application. This is very important because those things you did not see yourself, someone else can see it. And you don't need to send this to somebody who doesn't understand what a standard CV is supposed to look like. So instead of you to go to these people you look up to, it can be a mentor, it just can be anybody. Instead of you to go to this person and say, can you help me and do my CV? That sounds somehow. Rather, send them a mail. Please, can you help me review my CV or my resume? Tell me what you think. So back to, if you have a skill problem, a resume problem, it's very simple. If you go to your application tracker, then track all the jobs that I submitted my CV and I did not get callbacks. Count all of them. Let's take, for example, you've made up to 50 job applications and you counted. How many jobs have I been able to land an interview with? If it is anything below 50%, the problem is not your skills or any other thing. The problem is with your resume or your CV. When you go back there and you track all of this, and you can see that more than 50%, these people always call me back, but after interview, I don't hear from them anymore. The problem is not your CV, the problem is not your resume, but the problem is skills. Oh, problem communicating your skills. I will explain this. There is skill problem and there is problem communicating your skills. Whenever you are facing a recruiter for an interview, this recruiter do not know what you can do. And they might not give you the opportunity to practice for them to see that you can do the job. It is your ability to communicate what you can do that will convince these people either to hire you or not. So next time you've been asking yourself, what is the problem? What is holding me back to land my remote job as a data analyst? Go and analyze your life. You don't need to be analyzing for just companies or businesses. You can analyze things going on in your life. Track your applications. That will give you a glimpse of what is going on, where the problem is coming from, where you're having this loophole for you to be able to fix it. By now, I believe that you have known that if you always get a call back, but after interview you don't hear from them, it's either you have skills problem or communication problem. But if you don't hear from these people at all, the problem is with your resume or your CV. Until I see you next time, my name is Chioma. Bye.